Hey, what's up guys? Izar from H2 Auto Detail Supplies, just coming at you live here with another video.
If you guys somehow step on this video, make sure you first like and subscribe. We got some free knowledge that we're gonna give out, especially with our special guest here.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Eric from Xclusive Auto, and thank you Hector for having me on your podcast today. And I hope you guys take all this knowledge and really take advantage of the knowledge I'm gonna give you guys. You know, we already made a lot of errors and we fixed a lot of errors throughout the years, and I finally perfected it down where I could pass you guys the knowledge on the easiest way you guys can market yourself, detail, and just build a brand for your guys yourself.
Most definitely.
Tell us more about yourself, honestly. Like, what are some things that got you into the detailing career or the detailing industry before you met Hector? Like, what happened in those 2 years before?
So those 2 years before, it was a long process, you know, trying to build out my clients and stuff like that. Yeah. I didn't know exactly what to do, like if I wanted to be a car washer, if I wanted to be a detailer, you know. But throughout the years, you basically you find your niche, you know, whether you want to do the detailing or you want to do the car washes. So I found my niche where, you know, I wanted to do a little bit more of the paint corrections, do a little bit more quality, higher end stuff.
The higher paying jobs. Like
yeah,
right?
It's not even about the higher paying jobs. It's about like doing what you love to do, you know. Sometimes I would go out there and I would do 5 cars in one day, and it was the same thing over and over, you know. The following week, it was Monday, I was doing the same cars on Monday. Then Tuesday would come along and it was the same cars every Tuesday or every week. So I didn't want to do that, be a car washer. I mean, we have to wash a car to detail it, but when you do detailing, it's a little bit of variety. Yeah. Every job is different, you know. Yeah. You do every car, you know, it's a different like task every time. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to remove water spots, sometimes you got to remove scratches. Some of them need engine bay cleanings, some of them need headlight restorations, and some of them just need like an overall really good detail from like stroke marks that the dealership brought into, you know, the paint. So every job is different, you know, and when you're just washing cars, it's like the same thing over and over. So I just didn't want to repeat myself, and it kind of brought me down to where like I was sitting at a 9-to-5 job again, you know, and I didn't want that. So I wanted something a little bit more, so you know.
So Eric, now that you're describing this like this like standstill motion that you were talking about in your detailing career,
the plateau.
Yeah, the plateau that every detailer is scared of. What helped you? Like, what was that thing that took you out of that? Like,
I mean, of course, is that I know the question. Sorry, I interrupted you, but I know where you're coming from. You know, like it's a big step, you know, but it didn't happen overnight. You know, of course, like I had to do car washes for like about like 2 to 3 years in order for me to get to that level. You know, so for detailers that are barely starting off and they want to get into like paint correction, it's just you got to be patient, you know. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to put in the footwork. Exactly. You got to put in the footwork. You got to work those long hours sometimes. Get your clientele first, and once you get your clientele and your brand built up, that's when you can start getting these higher end jobs. Exactly. And yeah, you know, the money's good and all that, but it's more importantly about the passion you have for it. I enjoy paint correcting cars a little bit more than washing them. So that's definitely the reason that I do it. And of course, you know, when you love what you do, the money always comes along with it.
What are some of the negative things that you have encountered in your detailing career?
I mean, some of the negative stuff like that we encountered, I've always been a problem solver, you know, so I always find my solutions away some of the negativity around in the detailing industry. But some of the stuff negative, I'm pretty sure a lot of detailers deal with it. Sometimes you charging one price and then another detailer doing it for a better price. I feel like if we were to like set industry standards in the detailing community, like this is what we should charge, and everybody basically is on the same page charging X amount of money, it would be a lot better. I think there wouldn't be so much negativity in the detailing industry, and we could all grow together. I mean, if you're making $25 a car wash, there's not really much money you could be made, because
no profit, yeah.
If you're detailing, you have to detail a certain amount of cars so you can make $200 or $300. Plus, you still gotta pay your employee, and buy lunch, the chemicals. There's really not much profit, especially when you guys have products like you guys carry at H2O. I mean, some of the products are really high end there, and they're pretty expensive, you know. So if you're charging $25 a car wash, you're not really making money off of it.
Exactly.
You're a mobile detailer. It should be a little bit more of a luxury service, you coming to the client. So we should have industry standards, you know, in the detailing community.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like that's the only negativity.
So, what are some like marketing methods that you have used in your detailing community, in your detailing business, to like push you into a just into more of a successful way? Like you said that you had you were going door to door knocking when you had free time. What are some other things that got you more clients?
I mean, besides putting some of the footwork, if you take advantage of how social media works, post daily, post on your story, make posts. Some of that stuff that you're working on the daily attracts other followers. You know, like you could post a car, like for example, the one that we have right now, the Shelby. You know, you post that car up, and the work that you did, and then you have another client that has the same car and he wants the same service. So sometimes it's on how you market yourself. A lot of it too, I see a lot of detailers, they don't have a Google, they don't have a Yelp. I mean, if you're not taking advantage of that stuff, then you're not gonna get more clients, the type of clients you want to attract. Some people are afraid of getting the bad feedback. If you're afraid of getting the bad feedback, then you're doing something wrong.
Exactly.
You have to have that great customer service. You have to have that quality service in order for you not to get those bad feedbacks on your Yelp and on your Google. I've had a Google, where we had like 50 reviews, 5 stars, perfect rating. I had a Yelp where it was at 300 reviews, perfect rating. Maybe, it's you're a human if you make mistakes. We had like 5 bad reviews, but I mean, on a scale, you got 295 5-star reviews. You have 5 negative comments. I mean, you sometimes, you gotta have that customer service. You gotta be willing to, accept some of those losses sometimes. Like, you know what, this client was not happy, but you still gotta give it your all with that great customer service and make sure every customer walks out happy. But you're losing on a lot of potential business if you don't have a Google account and if you don't have a Yelp account. If you pay for the Yelp ads or the Google ads, you get a lot more leads. So, yeah. You definitely get a lot more leads, and I pay for that. Right now I'm only on Yelp at the moment, but there was times where I was spending $2,000 on Google ads and I was spending $2,000 on Yelp ads, and I had a shitload of work. Like there was like 6 ceramic coatings like every 2 days. At the end of the week it was 10 to 12 ceramic coatings.
So you would make your money back.
You would definitely make your money back.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're spending a little bit more money, but it's costing you. You also got to have the workers as well to be able to take on that extra work. But that's a great way. If you have that potential, you have the big enough business to take on that more extra work, I definitely don't see why you shouldn't be on Yelp and Google. And you don't have to pay for these leads. You could get them for free as well. It's just, you're not going to get the same amount of customers coming in to your store, walk-ins, or maybe even on mobile. You're not going to get the same amount of clientele as if you're paying for the leads. Yeah, but you could also do a lot of it on footwork, like putting in the work. I mean, I remember I used to go door to door knocking. Every time it would rain was the perfect time that I would go market. I remember there was times where it was raining and I would see detailers post up like, oh, we're Netflix and chilling. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I would look at it like, on my Instagram, I'm like, oh, this guy's Netflix and chilling. Cool, I'm gonna be 2 steps ahead of all the competitors. What would I do? I'll get like about 500 flyers and I'll make sure I'll go, spread out 5,000 flyers, 500 flyers, 1,000. I had different goals every day. I would go to like gated communities, talk to the security that was at these gated communities, like, hey, you know what? Here's the flyer. If you could get me clients right here, I'll go ahead and, break you off with something, a little something for you. And I would leave them the business cards or the flyers, and they would, get me some clientele right there.
Wow.
Business cards as well. I think I was talking to Hector last time about my little business card trick. I mean, I could share this one as well.
Yeah.
It's a very good strategy that I would use. A lot of people use it too. Some people don't. But every time one of my clients, like, not a client, when I was at one of my clients' house, like detailing the car, you have your setup, you're foaming up these cars, you're doing a sidewalk detail, a sidewalk wash. There's always that person that drives by.
They're always looking.
And they're looking, like he's detailing the car. They'll stop by, hey, can I get a business card? Most of the time I had business cards, but I didn't want to give him a business card. What's the reason why I didn't want to give him a business card? Is because once you give a client a business card, they're going to put it in their pocket, right?
Exactly.
Once it ends up in their pocket, you don't know where it's gonna end up after that. They might put it in the glove compartment. They might put it in the, in the cup holder, or they might get home and they get the business card and put it on their table. By the time they need your services, where's that business card at?
Nowhere to be found, man.
Gone. It gets lost at times. So then the client, that potential client, he's already interested in your service, and he can't find your business card. So how is he gonna reach out to you?
That's true.
So that's where I came up with. I was like, okay, you know what? I need to start getting this customer's info as well. So every time one of the, somebody would pass by, hey, let me get a business card. Hey, you know what? I don't have my business card, but hey, my van's right there. How about you get my Instagram, Boom, I just gained a new follower. They get to see all the content I post on my social media. And, he's staying updated with the daily work I do. And now like that, he knows that you have a good brand and you're professional. So that's one of the benefits about it, not having a business card that you give it. The other one is I take advantage of getting the customer's info. I'd be like, hey, you know what? I don't have the business card, but that's my Instagram. Follow me. But hey, where do you live at? Let me get your contact information. Let me get your number. Let me get your email and where you stay at. So then I'll go ahead and keep their contact. I'll store it in my phone, and I have a list of clients. I would separate it by cities, Diamond Bar, Walnut. I would separate it as potential clients.
He got that.
So what that would do is when I was having a slow day, I'll pop out my phone and I'll be okay. So I had this client in Walnut. I have 5 clients in Walnut that I haven't detailed, but they got my business card. I need to reach. I didn't give them my business card. I got their contact information. So let me reach out to them to see if they want to get a service today. So there you go. I'll get my phone. I'll send them a message. Hey, what's up? It's Eric from Xclusive Auto. I got your contact information the other day. I'm in the area. Do you need a service? And sometimes you get rejected. It's going to happen. No, you know what? Not today. And I would do like this little, what do you call it? Like a little check mark.
Yeah,
I do 3 follow-ups.
Oh.
I do 3 follow-ups. So I have a customer, let's just say customer A, he says no. Okay, boom, I'll go to customer B now. Boom, no, I'll put a check mark. That's my second follow. Then I'll go to customer, C, and then he'll be, you know what? That's actually a great idea. Come on over. So then I'll go over and then I'll cross him out because he's already my client now.
Oh.
So now he has ways to get in contact with me now. Now he has my phone number, so he could get in contact with me anytime he needs another service. As far as the other ones, that said no, I'll reach out to him like in 2 weeks on another slow day. Hey, you know what? Let me reach out to this client again. Boom. Client A, he says no. Okay, I put a second mark. Then client B, he says, yeah, come on over. So second follow-up, now he's my client. And then the list goes on, another week goes by and you have a free slot open. You reach out to that customer. Guess what? That client that you had on the A list, now he said yes.
Wow.
You have to go out there and get it. You have to go out there and get it. Nobody's gonna bring it to you. If they were bringing it to you, we'll have so many successful detailers.
Exactly.
So many successful detailers. That's why there's some that stand out more than the others. Because some people are willing to put that footwork, and some people are not. Some people stay stuck on their comfort zone and just stay stuck like, oh, I'm happy with $150 details. I'm happy with $50 washes.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's where it varies. I was never happy with the washes. Like I said earlier through the interview, I didn't like that same clientele over and over every week, washing the cars, it's like boring. Being in a rush to go to your next appointment. Now I just show up. If I go mobile, I just show up to one appointment and that's it. I made my day's worth. Right now I'm at a shop, so it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder to get those clients to come in, but I get it done. I get it done. And you got to be willing to put in that footwork.
Wow.
And it's like you have your list for mobile, but then now I'm pretty sure you're creating a list for like in-house details.
Yeah, I have my list for my in-house details. I still do my detailing. I still do my clear bras. I do window tinting. We do car wraps. We do power coated wheels. We do caliper color changes as well. Wow. Light modifications. So custom we grew out from a simple car wash to later on doing details, then to doing higher end details, to you always wanting more. I never got stuck in a comfort zone. I still want more. And even where I'm at right now, I still don't feel like I'm successful. There's still a lot more to be done.
Yeah.
You know, maybe in the future we could have a lot more of a bigger shop, maybe grow onto a coalition center as well.
Wow,
I mean,
yeah.
those are just plans for the future, but I'm always willing to put in that footwork, you know, to get me to that next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to think ahead of the other people that are slowing down on the days that they don't have work. You're willing to put that work in because you know that there's a line of success that you see in your mind that you want to achieve. And if you don't get it, you're going to find some way to get it.
Yeah, you got to.
There was like a saying, I think I heard it, someone said it's like, a boss, you want to be a boss doesn't take a day off.
Yeah.
The boss doesn't take a day off. Like you, the whole point is to get ahead, not to be at float. Like, oh, I'm chilling with these 5 days. Like, it just has to be a consistency.
Straight work.
Consistent flow, and just keep on doing the things that you do.
Actually, not what, but how did you get those famous clients? Those people that are celebrities, you know, influencers. How did you get them? What are some ways that got you into the door?
So it all comes back down to the same thing, you know. You got to put your footwork, you know. You got to brand yourself the right way, you know, so that when that opportunity comes, you know, you take advantage of it, you know. You have the brand, you have the image. Yeah. So how I got those celebrity clients, you know, I mean, I'm all blasted up already. So one of my friends, you know, he did a tattoo for me, and his name is Nayer. Nayer and his brother Ralphie Tats, they're really known in the tattoo industry.
Oh yeah.
And you know, I went to go get a tattoo by Nayer. You know, we were chopping it up and we were talking. And you know, there's some people that hate. I never hate. I'm like, bro, like you're young, you have all these celebrity clients. Like that's crazy. Like I look up to that. Even though he's in a completely different industry, I was like that's dope, bro. I like that.
Yeah.
Because his image looks good too, you know, on Instagram and all that. So you know, we became friends and everything. He brought a wrap over to. He brought his car so we could wrap it. We did this really nice green on his car. So he posted it on his Instagram, and the first person they replied back to was Alex from Legado 7.
Oh shoot.
Alex from Legado 7. He replied back to his post. Yo, like so. I guess he was like, yo, I got it done with my boy. He's in San Dimas. You know, his Xclusive Auto, stuff like that. So he hit me up right away. He's like, hey, bro, like, you know, like, remember you were telling me about wanting to do, like, celebrity clients and stuff like that? He's like, you ready to do a celebrity already? And I was like, yeah, what's up? What's good, you know? He's like, oh, well, Alex from Legado 7, he liked the rap that you did on my car. He's like, you want to do his? I was like, fuck yeah, I'm ready, you know? So he sent me his number. He got my number, too. Right away, within, like, an hour, I got in contact with him, you know? And I hit him up and I was like, yo, bro, like, you know, like, what's up? Like, we're going to do your car, or like, you know, let me know what you want to do. We'll work something out for you, you know? Yeah. Like, I want to work with you. I want to start building that, you know, that clientele, you know, with celebrities and stuff like that, with influencers. So he wanted a color. He ended up coming to the shop, you know, to pick out a color. I told him, like, right away, I'm always like a big thinker. I always think outside the box. Like, you know, you can't really talk to some of the customers like through the phone, you know? So I was like, you got to engage with them a little bit too, you know? So you could gain that customer. So I was like, hey, bro, how about this? How about you come over to the shop and you pick out a color? He's like, perfect. I'll be there like at 6 p.m. So he showed up at 6 p.m., you know? He got to meet me. I got to meet him. You know, I didn't even post that I was right there with him at the time, you know, because he wasn't my client. I was like, oh, he's probably just going to pick a color and maybe he might flake, you know. So I was like, I'm not going to hype it up, you know. So I think he kind of liked that too, that I didn't hype it up, that I treated him like a regular person, like a regular client, instead of being, you know, like, oh, hey, what's up? Let's take a picture. Give me a shout out and stuff like that. So he like,
we are with you.
You know, so you know, we got a good vibe and everything. And then, you know, 2 days later, he drops off the car. Then that's when I posted it, you know.
You're like, this is real, bro.
Like, this is
I'm
real.
this guy.
You know, we got our first celebrity client and stuff like that. After that, I remember he had to go to downtown LA for something. I was like, bro, I'll give you a ride. I had a gold Hellcat at the moment, you know. Give him a ride in the gold Hellcat, stuff like that. And he was always recording for his vlog because he has his own YouTube channel. He has his own YouTube channel and stuff like that. And he was like, hey, bro, do a donut, you know? And I was like, bro, I don't got tires, you know? I don't want to scare you like right now. So I was like, you know what? When you pick up the car, I'll go get new tires and we'll kill him, you know? He's like, all right, I'll come ready, you know? So we could do a nice vlog, a video. So that was a really good opportunity because we finished his car. He loved it, you know? After that, you know, we did some little hood rat stuff. We went to like a little, you know, like dead end, you know, like in the middle of the warehouses. You know, and at the time, you know, like one of my friends, he pulled up with the Lambo. And we're like, you know what, bro? Let's do a donut around the Lambo. So he literally, you know, like my friend showed up. He pulled up with the Lambo in the middle. And I'm like doing donuts around the Lambo.
Yeah.
And I did like a couple of them, like, you know, like 4 or 5 of them. And then we stopped. And then I told Alex, hey, bro, come inside the car. I want you to go inside the car while I'm doing donuts. And I was sitting like close to the bumpers, like 4 feet away.
Oh, shit.
I'm a really good driver, you know, I'm doing donuts, you know.
Okay.
All right, and, you know, I told him like, hey, hop in the car. At that time, I was nervous, you know. I was nervous because I was like, damn, like, it's a Lambo in the middle. I'm with the celebrity driving shotgun. Like, I better not fuck this up, you know. But like, you know, but like always, you know, I'm a go-getter, you know. I'm a go-getter. I was like, if I got an opportunity to shine, bro,
you gotta make it happen.
You're gonna make it happen. You're gonna shine, you know. So I was like, you know, he hopped in and boom, you know, boom. I did like another like 6 donuts around the Lambo. I was getting really close, man. You know, like. Alex was happy with the work. He was happy that, you know, we did like some fun stuff after. He got some good content himself for his YouTube channel. I think like the videos that he did on his YouTube channel, they got like more than like 1 million views or like 500,000 views. So that put me out on the map to like a lot more potential clients. And now I already had 1 celebrity client. So, you know, he posted it up, you know. I got the accordionist from Legado 7 as a client right after that. Yeah. Then after that, my homie Ralphie, he referred me to Omar Ruiz. And then after that, it was just basically on my own. Yeah, you know, like I already worked with 3 influencers. Like, you know, I appreciate the help, but like I could do it from now. You know, I could start working with some of these celebrities. Yeah. They know who I am now. Yeah. They know who I am now. So now they contact me. Yeah. But you know, somebody opened the doors for me. And I was ready for those opportunities. That's great. You know, it's all about ready. Like if I wouldn't have had a good brand, if I didn't work on exotic cars before that and stuff like that, if I wasn't prepared for it, maybe it wouldn't have happened. You know, everything happens at its timing, you know. Yeah. I put in the footwork first. I put in the footwork from doing detailing at a body shop to then running my own mobile detailing business at a car wash. You know, doing car washes, then to stepping it up to details, then doing higher end clients. So then after that, doing celebrity clients, you know? That's what's up. And right now I have a pretty decent amount of celebrity clients now, like, and I took advantage of our opportunity, you know, and I took advantage of the opportunity at the right moment, you know, because sometimes people get those opportunities too early, and they're not ready for them. Yeah. Exactly. They're not prepared for it. They're not prepared on how to talk to them, how to engage, how to put the right content on social media so your viewers could see you. Exactly. I was ready for all that already from putting in the footwork. So sometimes this stuff doesn't happen right away. At the right moment. Just don't give up. Keep going forward. Your time is going to come. Your time is going to come.
Yes, yes.
A lot of it too, you know, manifesting, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, you know, I know this, we jumped a little bit off the topic, but this is one thing I like to share with everybody, manifesting everything. Exactly. The law of attraction, you know? If you manifest positivity, you're going to get positivity. You know, I want to make an X amount of money this week. Guess what? You're going to make that X amount of money, but it's not just about thinking it.
It's about putting in the footwork.
Putting in the footwork. You got to, I write down my goals in the morning. I write down my daily goals for that day, and I write down my goals that I want to achieve 3 months from now. I do it again at the midday, like at 3 p.m. to make sure I'm on top of those goals and I already achieve the goals for my day. I plan out my day and I achieve those goals, you know, cross them out as I'm getting through the day. Yeah. Right before going to bed, I write down my goals again. So, I mean, these are some of the stuff that detailers are not doing. They think that it's just going to be car washing, you know, they're in their comfort zone, you know. If you want more, you got to be willing to put that work, write down your goals, you know. Get your Google account, get your Yelp account, you know, get these clients' information, start following up with them. Run your mobile detailing business like if it were an actual business, not like if you're working for yourself. Exactly. I'm gonna give this quote that somebody told me. I kind of say who told me this quote, just, you know, because it's a really big company in the detailing industry, and I don't want to share their content out there, but I'll share this quote with me. There's this quote this top really known detailer said, you gotta be willing to put the buffer down at some point.
Wow.
That's true.
And do you know what that means?
No, like, explain. I want to know.
So putting that buffer down means, like, are you gonna be a mechanic for your business, or are you gonna be gonna be an owner to your business?
Wow.
Because if you're buffing every single car, guess what? You're gonna be working for your business. So there's got to be that time when you got to be ready to put that buffer down and run your business.
You need to learn how to scale.
You need to learn how to scale it.
Yeah.
You got to put that footwork though in first.
Yeah, because everyone gets so stuck on doing the jobs, but no one sees that you're the accountant.
Yeah.
You're the accountant. Well, when you start off small, that you're your own accountant, you're your own marketing guy, you're your own photo guy, you're your own freaking guy that does interior. You're everyone in the business.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is. It's in some cases it could be beautiful, but it could definitely be a shit show.
It could slow you down. It could slow you down at times. Yeah.
If you don't do it right.
I think in order for you to like really be like successful in the detailing industry, you got to put in that footwork, and sometimes mistakes are gonna happen, and you're gonna learn from it. So you basically just gotta go out there, get it, and you know you're gonna make mistakes along the road.
Yeah. So we could kind of say like, so get out there, get those clients, make your.
Who got your money? Like I said, who got your money?
Yeah.
Use that knowledge, bro, and you'll be set. I guarantee you'll have a client every single day.
Yeah.
Whether it's a detail, whether it's a car wash, you're gonna be having clients every day, following up with them. You know, do your little check mark licks, follow up with clients. Yeah. Treat the detailing business like if it was like a corporation business, you know? You gotta follow up with them. You know, everybody else in different industries does it. You got real estate agents that do it. You got salespeople that do it. Yeah. Dealerships that do it. They fucking blow up your emails. They blow up your, you know,
their text, your phone.
That's another thing too. Like there was a time where I had this other website. I forgot what it was called. Where I used to do email campaigns back in the days too.
MailChimp?
I think it's that, yeah. You get your clients, you got their email addresses and stuff like that, and then you could get a nice little design, 20% off on this, 30% off on that. Boom, start blowing up your clients' emails as well. So if you don't want to text them, sometimes it's better if you're more hands-on, texting them than sending them an email. But you could do both. You could do the email campaigns, and you could do the, you could do the, you know, the clients, you know, one client at a time, texting them personally, like, yo, I'm available. You
making sure you follow up and you don't lose that client and always reminding them.
That's right.
But I mean, everything in the video, everything that we talked about here was definitely knowledgeable. Like I even learned some things myself, and that's why it's always cool talking with you and like seeing what else, new things that you come out with. Like just like one that you're talking about was the gift bag one.
Exactly.
Or like,
I mean, we covered a lot of detailing, like I mean more marketing, like how to get yourself out there. We didn't really cover too much about the detailing, like how to do paint corrections and stuff like that. I think something like that we're gonna have to leave it for a course, man. Right?
A course or something.
We could do a course, some
We're
training.
definitely gonna start training.
Yeah, because some of that stuff you can learn it off on YouTube. There's really great guys out there like Auto Fetish, Ammo. And then the other guy that goes to H2O, what's his name, from Sacramento? Hunters. He posts some pretty good stuff, like some knowledgeable stuff on how to detail the cars. I mean, you could learn off of YouTube or you know, you could.
It's always best to do it in
hands-on, you know, hands-on. So I mean, we could definitely have something where we do some hands-on training, you know.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we could do a collab and H2O exclusive, and we'll start showing, you know, some of these detailers how to do paint corrections, and you know, and they could pick our brains too, like one-on-one. Yeah.
That's why I appreciate you, Eric, giving us the time in the day and having us talk to you. I'm sure my partner.
No, thank you. Anytime, man. Anytime. Like I said, you know. Definitely looking into a collab in the near future, man.
Most definitely.
Gang. Extraordinary, a pleasure to like just sit down and talk to one of the great detailers out here in the community that has some like some 99 knowledge, you know, or whatever Ray says.
Dope.
So honestly, I've gotten to grow and learn a lot more as myself, you know, like learning how to market, put in that hard work, and knocking out all the negativity out of your mind. You don't want to constantly like be fed with that, but because there's just a lot of negativity sometimes in this world. But you just got to boot that out because they're not paying your bills. They're not paying your bills.
So they're paying the bills over here.
So you got to put in that work. Keep going. Don't give up, and
Just want to go ahead and follow Eric. He has 2 pages. Which one's the one page that you want to...
They could follow me on my personal.
Oh, okay.
No, not on my personal. I mean my business page. My personal gets a little bit crazy, you know? You guys are definitely getting divorced if you guys follow me.
So make sure
it gets really active.
Make sure you guys go ahead and follow Eric. on his YouTube channel and his Instagram. They're gonna be linked down below. And first of all, if you guys haven't heard of H2O, H2O is a detailing supply store that also could make your dreams come true by making these equipments, vans, and things here. And Eric's been a part of H2O as well for these amount of years. And that's what
I mean, the setups, they're amazing, man. Like I want to go do my setup again. Like I got a setup like 2-3 years ago, and some of the stuff you guys are doing now is like a lot more crazy. Like I was
always changing it up.
Yeah, always changing it up. You know, maybe, you know. And we were talking about it earlier, like setting industry standards. You know, you know, you gotta have that presentation. You know, you want to start charging more and stuff like that. Definitely, as a detailing community, like I look up to H2O because I'm starting to see a lot more detailers heading the right path. You know, making themselves look professional in themselves and their business. And I mean, those setups, they're coming out really professional. I mean, anytime somebody tells me where'd you get your setup at, I tell them like, hey, H2O. Like, this stuff, the stuff I got is like regular. Now you guys are stepping it up a notch, you know? I mean, I don't think nobody else like in the United States is making setups like you guys. So, I mean, you guys are definitely killing it. I mean, you guys learn from me, but I'm also learning a lot from you guys too. I mean, like, I saw you guys grow from like, you know, 500 followers to like 1,000 now. You guys have like 13,000 followers. I mean, that's great. I mean, I see a lot of people. Every time I go to H2O, you guys have like 6-7 vans getting setups, man. Like, that's crazy, you know? Like, there's a lot of potential in this industry. There's a lot.
It's the fastest growing industry. It's super cheap. It's cheaper than you opening it's cheaper than you opening a Jack in the Box or any other franchise. This literally, you could say the setup costs $5,000. I think that's nothing to what you're gonna be making and what your business is gonna be. So you don't even have to have a setup. You can do it.
You can do waterless car washes as well
with your normal chemicals. Just
$100 with a hose.
The knowledge that you have and how you present yourself. And I hope you guys learned a lot of things in this video on seeing an example, perfect example that he started from nothing, he made it happen, got into a shop and did the footwork. Sadly, some setbacks happened. Now it's restart and look at him. He's back in
full force.
In a couple of months, making his shop happen again. It's insane. It's definitely an inspiration for H2O, and I hope you guys learned some things in this podcast. And I hope to see him succeed more, and we're able to catch up and see what's different in the life of Xclusive.
We'll definitely be making some more videos in the near future, man. Definitely, Thank you guys for having me there. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.